What's up, everybody? This is Brandon Pitt, and you are back on The Pit Stop as we look at, again today, another fun cruise topic, as this channel is all about travel, cruising, how to do things on a budget, but how to enjoy every single minute of it. Today, we're going to be specifically looking at why would I even want to go on a cruise? What's the point of it? And I've got 5 different reasons why I think you should go on a cruise. Let's get into it. Number 1, now, I don't know if you've planned a trip before or not, but there are a bunch of different areas that go into planning for a trip. The travel, the airfare, the food, the putting all of those different things together, and the cruise industry simplifies that. You simply just have to show up at your cruise port destination where you're leaving from, and they really handle a lot of the other areas. They will help figure out how to get you to and from the airport if you want them to. They will help you figure out what you're going to do at each destination, whether you're going to Mexico or the Bahamas, or you're going across the pond somewhere, or you're starting somewhere else. They will help you figure out what you're going to do at each and every destination and while you're on the cruise ship. So there's a lot less to plan if you do not enjoy planning. The second reason is simply exploration. When you look at people who are traveling, a lot of people travel for exploration. I don't know about you, but I love traveling and I love adventure and I love all of that, to explore, to find new things, see what I really enjoy. And you simply get a lot of that bundled up in a neat, nice little package for you through cruising. And that's one of the reasons I love cruising, is just the exploration part of it. You see that in the food, right? You get a whole bunch of different food that you can try that's included in your cruise fare, and you wouldn't try that food otherwise because you either don't want to pay for it or that's not typically the kind of food that you eat. Another way that you might explore is the different ports of call that you go to. I know that there has been ports that I've been to that if I didn't go on a cruise ship, I would never have been to that country or that cruise port. They just simply wouldn't have interested me, and I would have never stumbled upon that, never seen that culture. And there's been some that I've went to and have absolutely fallen in love, not only with that cruise port, but with towns around it and that culture, and I've had the opportunity to go back to it off of a cruise on a different exploration, but I would have never been able to know about it without the cruise showing it to me. And if you might be thinking, Brandon, I'm not the biggest fan of new cultures all the time and different things like that. If that is also you, cruising offers the best of both worlds. It allows you to travel in your native country, whether it be you travel on from America or from Europe or from wherever you might be, or Canada, and you get a lot of the Canadian or American or European influences on the cruise ship that you choose. And you can choose that specifically for what you want. And then the countries you go to are just, you can be there for 6 hours, 8 hours, or you don't even have to get off the cruise ship. So it allows you to explore to your comfortability, which I think is amazing. Which is going to lead us to our third thing, which is there's a little bit of everything for everyone. Everyone has an option, and there's something for everyone. Your comfortability within even your own family on certain areas might shift. And for that reason, cruising offers something really unique and fun and interesting for every single cruiser. I remember that I used to go on cruises with my family when I was a young kid, and even up till now, if I was to go with my parents or my fiance or my fiance's family, they would all have something that would interest them differently. Some of us would like the cooking things, and some of us might like going out and playing sports, and some of us might like dining in a specific way, and some of us might like the whatever over here, right? And there's all of these different options. And if you're thinking, Brandon, I have little kids, great. Your little kids can go to daycare and you can see them as much or as little as you want to see them. They cater to what you want to do, and most of the times it's not even an extra charge for you to do all of those things with your family. So our third reason is there will be something for everyone who goes on your cruise with you, as the cruise industry has something for every person. Now, if you've watched up to this point, I want to take a quick second to tell you about our giveaway. giveaway. You heard it right. I'm going to be giving away a free cruise. Yes, a free cruise whenever we get to 10,000 subscribers. I love cruising, I love travel, and maybe you're thinking, Brandon, I've never done that. I want to do that. Hit that subscribe button, comment on this video, like it, and support this channel. And if you're one of our first 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving one of you guys a cruise, and I'll document that with the person and all that fun jazz, and you'll get to see that experience for them. But I want to share that with someone, so support this journey, hop along with us, and we'd love to send one of you guys on a cruise when we hit 10,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and comment down below why you enjoy cruising or why you're timid and you have not gone on your first cruise. Let us know, and we'd love to talk to you about it. The fourth reason why I think you should start cruising is that it is easy to plan. Brandon, isn't that a lot like less planning? It's a little different. And what I mean, take a look at your kid's schedule, your parents' schedule, your significant other's schedule. One thing I think you will see in common with all of them is that it is busy, and that your vacation time, we're not even talking about your PTO, but the fact that your vacation time is small, right? You don't necessarily have a lot of times where everybody can be free at the same time. And whenever you're trying to schedule a trip to the beach and go to a VRBO or go to a hotel or go to anything like that, and you're trying to figure out different shows around you or different excursions or things you can do, when you look at cruising, you pretty much can go any week out of the entirety of the year in some major cruise port like Galveston or Miami or out of California. And there's no matter where you're at, you're pretty close to either a 6-hour drive or a quick plane ride to a cruise port. And almost every single week and weekend, you will be able to find a cruise somewhere. So it is extremely easy to plan. It's pretty much, oh yep, this works, boom, let's do it, and that's about it. And everything else can be planned on pretty short last minute notice. I do recommend though, quick tip, to try to cruise or try to set your cruise calendar at least about like a 6-month out, right? Like try to plan it at least 3 to 6 months in advance. It's about what I do, and it makes it a lot cheaper, makes it a lot easier. And you might be thinking, Brandon, I've seen a lot of really cheap last minute cruise deals, a lot of cruise lines. If you watch it, or you get a really good travel agent, or you watch it personally, I'm weird and I like to watch mine personally. If the price comes down and you have a price protection on Carnival or different cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, I know Disney, I know Norwegian, they don't call it price protection, they call it somewhere else, something else, but it's the same idea. They will match that price if it does drop down, and you give them a call and you say, hey, they'll at least give you onboard credit, which is always nice, or sometimes they will even put it towards your next cruise or actually reimburse you, depends on the cruise line. So pay attention for those price drops, but it's always nice to book it ahead, and it's easy to plan once you do that. And the fifth and final reason why every person, to include you, yes, I'm talking to you, I'm just messing with you, but you should go on a cruise, is that it is cost friendly. Brandon, what do you mean by cost friendly? That is a very vague term. Exactly. They allow, cruising industry knows that people make different amounts of money. Shocker, right? We all make different amounts of money, but everybody should go on cruising, and the cruise industry wants everybody to at least be able to try cruising. And I think they do a good job at that, allowing there to be entry-level costs by having different kind of cabins, all the way up to, you know, hey, I want to spend a bunch of money on this, whether it be a honeymoon or you have that extra money to spend. They allow different packages and add-ons and spa treatments and really nice suites and junior suites, or you can just go on the very basic entry-level packages and very entry-level room selections. And believe it or not, a lot of the services you get on both sides of those spectrums are very similar. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I typically go on the lower side of those two so that I can go on more cruises in a year, because I love cruising and want to go on multiple in a year rather than just one or two. And so that's what I choose to do. But no matter what your choice is, if you want to spend $500, $600, $700, $800, $900 for your couple to go on a cruise, or if you want to spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 as a couple to go on a cruise, you can do both, and both can be cost effective and costly or cost effective depending on who you are. And the cruise industry caters to that and allows that to happen for everyone. Thank you guys for watching. That is 5 reasons why you should look at going on a cruise for your next vacation, and why I think cruising is something that everyone should try at least one time. Thank you for watching. This has been Brandon Pitt. You have been on the Pit Stop. Don't forget to comment down below on what your favorite thing about cruising is, or why you're a little bit timid to go on your first cruise, and we'd love to talk to you about it down there. This has been Brandon Pitt. You've been on the Pit Stop. Have fun cruising, and we will see you later.